Good morning.
Howdy.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh,
We're outside today.
nice day. Thought we'd come outside and sit amongst the rocks.
Sit amongst the rocks.
This is a pretty good site we got here. You'll see a video on this site in a couple weeks. It'll be on, you know what, Thursday.
It's already cheating.
Anyway, oh boy, this is good coffee.
Thank you. Made in our new little coffee pot. Okay.
Oh, first off,
Oh. You like Tom's new jammy hat, Elaine?
it's not a jammy hat. Today is Royal Wedding Day, and everyone wears hats on the Royal Wedding Day, right?
Yes.
So
We'll
I'm
make sure it's
styling.
separate. Yeah. You're very sparkly in the sun, too. I actually got that hat when we were in Pahrump from a sweet lady that was selling them, so thought it was fun.
Speaking
Fun
of
hat.
Pahrump,
Oh, yes.
Pahrump-da-dump-da-dump. Tell us about Pahrump.
Well, we already told them about Pahrump. We had a wonderful time there at our rally, and that video just went up.
Oh, I'm saying Tonopah.
No, you're saying Pahrump, thinking Tonopah. Yes, we need to tell you about our stay in Tonopah.
The hat is squeezing my brain and I can't think properly.
Not likely. That's likely not it. Anyway, we went to Tonopah, which is kind of halfway between Reno and Las Vegas, and our first night there we stayed in a parking lot, bank club parking lot, and then we went and scouted out for a boondocking spot, and we went down this road that's near the BLM office, and we stayed down there for a good week or more, a little bit more. We were down there, but it was windy.
Nice spot.
Nice spot. It's just a kind of a pull off on the dirt road, but nice, big, wide. But the thing is, the wind was coming down the hill and broadsiding us.
We were almost butted up against the mountain. I mean, we were that close to the wind coming off of this thing, and it was horrendously strong wind.
Yeah, there was some bad winds, and then we had a wind advisory that it was going to get worse. And we're like, okay, if this isn't worse, we need to get out of here. So what we did, because there wasn't anything else in the Tonopah area that we found that we could get into, so we decided to go stay at Tonopah Station. They have an RV park. It's about 10 or 15 spots, full hookups. The first 10 are like 30, the second 10 are like 50. And so we got a spot, and we actually stayed there 3 days. We had only planned for 2 when we originally got there, but then the winds kept up for another day. So we didn't want to travel in the wind because we were heading somewhere else, and we didn't want to drive in the wind. So we stayed one more extra day, just kind of chilled, and then we left on Sunday, Mother's Day, and Tom had looked at some different boondocking sites and ended up coming to the Bishop area. So it's an area called Volcanic Tableland.
Beautiful here.
Volcanic. Big, gigantic boulders.
Huge boulders.
Now maybe you can understand what they're going through in Hawaii when they say that they're going to have great big huge boulders coming up out of the volcano.
This is amazing. If this is what's coming out of that volcano, holy moly.
Yeah, it's going to be really scary.
But this is crazy beautiful here.
It's beautiful.
Incredible area.
A pretty easy drive. Only, about 3 hours or something?
Maybe 2.5, something like that.
Yeah, well, I think it was like 2 hours from there to here, and then what we did was we went straight to this ARCO station that's on the outside, the south end of town, and you can dump for free. You can get water for free. You can dump your trash for free. You don't get your fuel for free, but it's a perfect little spot. So we went down there, dumped our tanks, filled up our water, and then came out here. So we're out here. We got all set up.
And you know what? I'm going to put the link of that ARCO station below in the description. If you're ever in this area, free dump, free water, free trash receptacles at the ARCO station. ARCO just took over the Shell station. Used to
right.
charge for it, the Shell did.
Yeah,
But
it's
the
like
ARCO
free.
now says it's totally free. Every once in a while they do like little fundraising events for the community, and they ask for like a $5 donation for whatever's going on. But that's
Yeah.
it. It's basically a free water dump and trash.
And a big area. It's at the
Huge.
back of the property, so they have like, you know, your gas pumps. Then they have vacuums.
Easy
for
in,
car
easy
wash.
out.
They have a car wash there. So yeah, and the dump station has two sides, so you can pull up
Yeah.
on the back side or on the front side.
Easy in, easy out for big
Yeah.
rigs. No issues at all.
Yep, they sell
I'll link
propane.
I'll link it below.
I don't know what the propane price was, but they
Yeah.
sell propane there.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Where were
No,
you?
that's okay. I was saying that we had just gotten set up and we're just outside walking around. And Tom's got the camera, and I don't think anything of it. We're always carrying cameras, right? So we're walking around. All of a sudden, this car starts to pull up here at the site, and I'm like, well, maybe, you know, one of you all contacted Tom and said you wanted to come visit, but he didn't tell me about it. So we're walking around. I'm like, oh, who's this? I don't know. Some of you may have seen the video. It's
It's a cool
out,
look, cool
the
video.
Mother's Day surprise video. And so we're walking, and I'm looking, and I looked at the car, and it was a Scion, like my son had. I went, oh my God, is that my son?
So let's link the video up here, and I'll put the click through up here in the corner, and then I'll also link it below. You can watch it after you watch this one.
So it's a wonderful surprise. He brought me flowers and a beautiful handmade card, and we had a wonderful visit.
It was so much fun watching your face.
It was amazing. And then we went to pizza for dinner. So it was great. It was great. So then what else has happened since we've been here?
Our friends Bob and Kat showed up. They were down the road south of us at
Yep.
Lone Pine in
The Alabama
Hills area, which is an incredible boondocking area that we would like to go to, but we ended up coming here. So they came up here because they were on their way north anyway, so they spent a few days with us right here because the spot we have is a huge spot.
Yep.
Actually, kind of like a group spot. It's really,
Yeah,
really
you could
big.
fit a couple rigs in here.
You really
which is good.
could.
We're kind of in the middle, so they parked alongside us. It's
It
really
was-
hard to get level.
It was
but
so much fun seeing them.
It was. We had a great time. Bob and Kat and I went to go look at petroglyphs that are in the area. Tom didn't go. He had a miserable headache, so he kind of stayed home. And we went out and took a bunch of pictures and video, and there's like 3 different sites in the area. You just keep going down this trail. You can get the pamphlet at the BLM office in town in Bishop. They don't like to put it out there because they've had some damage. Their one guy got he was chipping away the petroglyphs to keep or to sell or whatever, but he got caught and had a very hefty fine, very hefty. So
People.
yeah, ugh,
Goofy
it's just-
people.
And it's so cool because you know they could fence it all off and say, okay, you can't go in here and see it up close, but they don't. They kind of trust you to go out there and be a good human being and not mess stuff up. But it was really cool.
Look at me, I'm calling people goofy.
You're goofy. Those people are jerks that mess up history like that.
But it's like
So,
people like that, like even the spot that we're at here, there is broken glass,
lots of broken glass.
thousands and thousands of shards of broken glass. We found a towel. I found a pair of gloves.
There's a sock. We're gonna
Trashy
go through
gloves.
and
Not
pick
good
everything.
gloves. I would have taken them, but they were trashed gloves.
We're gonna go through the garbage bag and pick stuff up and
It's just crazy. Just crazy what
Yeah.
people leave behind.
yep.
It's a
it
shame.
is. Yeah, it is. It is. But I don't know. That was something else at the petroglyphs is you could see where people had shot at them. There were big like shotgun holes. Why? Really? Why? So anyway, yesterday we're sitting here real quiet. We it looked like there was a thunderstorm coming, so we had kind of moved our chairs. We had them set up over by the rocks next to the fire pit, and we brought them up closer so that we could put them away when it started raining. And all of a sudden, we hear car doors and all
It's
these
like,
people.
what
And it
is
was
going
like, what
on?
the heck? So we come out, and there's this dog just roaming around our campsite. and
Huge
we're
dog.
like, very
We like
nice dog.
dogs. We
Very
like
nice
dogs.
dog.
We
Very
like
nice
dogs.
dog. Very nice dog.
Yeah. But he's just,
Just roaming
nosing
around.
and running around.
Yeah,
and,
peeing on stuff.
and this lady drives up in her car, doesn't even get out of her car, drives up right next to us. That close to the side of our rig,
Yeah.
in her vehicle, and says, "Do you mind if I park my car right here in the shade of this rock? Because my son is asleep in the back, and we want to go rock camping, or rock climbing."
And she says, I kind of looked at her kind of weird, and I was like, okay. And she says, well, this is a rock climbing area. You must be new. And it was like, well, we've been here several days, and nobody has ever come up here. She says, oh, well, we come up here on Fridays. And this was yesterday. And it was like, okay, the rock climbing signs down at the beginning of the road go in different directions. It's past us here and around the mountain the other way.
There is
That's
a
where the
designated
rock climbing is.
rock climbing area, and this isn't it. This is the designated camping area.
There's a camp, yes.
With
As
real
you come up the
campsites.
hill, it says camping limit 14 days. So this is camping. There's a campfire pit. This is camping. There are no signs about parking your cars at the petroglyph places. They have like little wooden posts with rope going across it that shows that this is a parking area. This does not have that. This has campfire rings and obviously a sign down by the road as you're coming up here, camping 14-day limit.
Every once in a while, I do have to pull the reins back on this one.
Well, I got outside and just started videoing,
She takes the camera out. It's like looking at the license plate.
I'm like, okay, so we're here. And I was waiting for them to say something, and it was like, well, we don't mind you here, but I'm videoing for our YouTube channel.
But they climbed right here at our spot. They didn't go down.
They did later,
in
but
the beginning.
they were started over
It was rather
to
surprising.
the left of us, and then they traipsed right through the campsite to go down that way.
No camp etiquette.
No, so I
No
guess
climbing etiquette.
I guess rock climbers don't have the same camping etiquette as campers do.
Yeah.
So
Not
they
that we're
didn't
camping.
stay long, but it was just the whole thing. I mean, and this isn't the only spot, okay? There's tons of places to go rock climbing. They don't have to do it right here when somebody's here. We've seen dozens and dozens of cars going back and forth, and we're like, what are they doing? But they're obviously going to the different areas to go rock climbing. That's fine. Got nothing against it. But why do you have to invade someone's campsite?
Whoa, Nellie.
Okay. Enough of that. I need more coffee. And I haven't had that much. Get me going. I'm sorry, it was just rude and inconsiderate.
Oh, here we go.
Nope, that's it. That's it.
Like my hat.
Like Tom's hat? That's special for Elaine. She said he needed a jammy hat.
It's special for the royal wedding.
Yeah, the royal wedding, yes. Me too.
Yes, I like your hat.
Thank you. I love my hat.
You look cute in your hat. Almost as cute as I do in my hat.
Yeah, you're really cute. You're really cute.
Is it time?
It's getting there. We're going to do a couple of shout-out things first. Donald Tingle, he asked if we had any plans heading southeast. And for a while, we do not.
Not really. Not in the foreseeable future. And to me, foreseeable future is like tomorrow. No, for about the next 6 months, we do know where our plans kind of lie.
So let's just say kind of not this year.
But not in the next 6 months.
Yeah, maybe next year. Who knows? You know what? People in this lifestyle say you don't make your plans in jello, but we say you don't write it in the sand. The wind blows the sand, water washes away the sand. You don't write your plans down in sand. So you don't write them in stone either. Or you do write them in sand because they're going to change. That's what it is.
That's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute.
I'm saying it wrong. Anyway.
Have some more coffee.
I might guess.
Or another juice box.
I guess. Juice box, please. And then Cheryl Hardig, she was sweet. She, voted for throw up Thursday so that let Tom have his way in a compromise. Marriage is about compromise.
God, that would be the first.
Okay, and this one here, this is hysterical. I don't know if I should I keep this one for the end?
I don't know what it is. Do it now.
Do it now?
Get it over with.
Okay. Oh. Okay, this is kind of funny. Kevin Loving, we love you. You crack us up.
You're so
my
funny.
gosh. Okay, so I wanted to share this with everybody because this is hysterical. He says, I once tried to binge watch the Tom and Lori RV Life show, but I noticed my head started caving in from looking at Tom. I had nightmares for weeks after that where I was being chased by a toupee, smoking a joint and singing rock and roll. Can y'all imagine that? Being chased by a toupee that's smoking a joint and singing rock and roll? We're sorry, Kevin.
Well, one of us is.
Alrighty, here are all of our little voting pieces of paper that I've written down. And I'm going to apologize right now if we, by any chance, missed anybody's votes. You can tell us in the comment.
We think we've found every comment that had a vote.
And those are the comments on YouTube. So if there were any comments left on a Facebook page.
we didn't get those.
We didn't get those. Sorry. Okay. Throw up Thursday. Donald Tingle's vote.
She's just going to fold them up, put them in a hat. She's going to read every one of these off, so we're going to be here quite a while. If you have to go to the bathroom, now would be a good time.
You need to hush. I wanted them to know that their vote got in.
Yes, ma'am.
Thursday's the Day by Rod B. See, I don't want them thinking that you cheated, because there's a lot of votes in here for Throw Up Thursday. Thursday Outlook, Pepperman. Throw Up Thursday, Debbie Pickett. Thankful Thursday, Free at Last. Throw Up Thursday, Meandering Morning Stars. Thursday Toss-Up, Cynthia L.
And I'll be happy with whatever we pull out of there.
Yeah. This and That Thursday, Cheryl Hardig.
It's just that if it isn't Throw Up Thursday, the show may be canceled due to lack of Tom interest.
Thursday Thang Thang by Susan Amberg. Tolo Thursday, and the Tolo is Tom, T-O, and Lori, L-O. Tolo Thursday, Elaine McNary.
I actually like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I told her in our comments, I said, that's kind of like what we named our rig. It's Talo, Tom and Lori on Wheels. Thursday Toss-Up, Lisa S.
I don't know if that picked up on camera or not, but I'm really hungry.
He's hungry. His stomach just rumbled. Thursday Palooza, Laura McGrew.
Either that or there's a bear behind me.
Here, look. Throw Up Thursday, Jesse Vault. Thirsty Thursday Throwdown, Myron and Becky F. Throw Up Thursday, You Are Freaking Me Out Too Much. That's the name of his channel, or her channel. Throw Up Thursday, Team Terry RVing. Oh, thanks, you guys. Thursday's RV Potpourri, Roy Davis. Thirsty Thursday, Scenic Driveways. And last but not least, a Throw Up Thursday, Cheryl Hardig. I think we got two of hers in here. Did she give us two different suggestions?
Maybe.
Yes, this and that Thursday, and then that one.
Alrighty then.
All right.
All those that are in there.
See, they're all in here. You're going to pick. I'm going to hold up the hat.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. I'm going to go through the hole. Oh, come on.
Just one. Come on. What does it say?
You tell me.
Throw Up Thursday, Debbie Pickett. Here goes a chicken.
I think it's time for a conga line. This is like a Cardinal home run.
You look like you're doing a choo-choo train. All right. right, so Thursday's videos are now going to be deemed Throw Up Thursday. And Debbie, we thank everybody for
Thank you,
putting in
guys.
their suggestions. And Debbie, we just might have to try and come up with something for you.
You're awesome. We thank you so much.
We thank everybody for participating. That was fun.
We appreciate you watching our videos and having fun with us on our journey.
Enjoying our goofiness.
That's what we are.
We like to have fun. Life
It's
needs
just
to be upbeat. There's too much drama in the world today.
It's just us being us, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
this is kind of the goofiness that I was when I was on the radio full time, and it's carried over to my marriage.
Well, he had to marry somebody goofy too. So.
And now it's carried over to our YouTube channel.
Yeah. Yes.
Is that it?
I believe so.
Okay.
So thank you so much for joining us today. Happy Saturday.
Click that like button, click the share button, click all the good buttons, the thumbs up buttons.
If you subscribed already, you don't need to redo that one, and you don't need to redo the bell if you've clicked the bell already.
Yeah, if you've done it once,
subscribed.
you're in.
You're in. You're in a club. So, oh, my phone alarm's going off to remind Tom to take his pills. Old people problems.
What?
Old people problems and those that are married to him. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.
How rude.